Okay, hello everyone. Quite an honor for me to be part of this conference. I'm Cristina Nicolae, senior lecturer at GIA Palada, University of Medicine, Pharmacy, Science and Technology in Târgu Mureș, Romania. As a lecturer, I teach British and American literature with a focus on identity journeys. And I also teach translation studies with a focus on audiovisual translation, mainly subtitling, and also literary translation, mainly prose translation. Okay, and today's presentation on my part would be subtitling TED video-based lessons as a transformative EFL didactic tool. And I need to mention here the fact that I am also a TED translator, TED conference attendee, and TED language supervisor for the Romanian language. Hence the focus on TED resources. Okay, my topic, I try to cover my topic from three perspectives, three approaches given to this topic. So first of all, I focused on the who of the topic, that is, who can benefit from the use of this tool, who can use it, who is the creator of these kind of didactic tools. So to briefly give some hints on the who of the topic, we would have as who can benefit from the tool would be the teacher, first of all, the student, the learner, secondly, and the third, if subtitles are provided, the third would be the viewers with the end product. Also, who can use it? Obviously, the teacher can use it, the students, and we'll see to the level, to the teaching and learning level that can be employed in the use of this tool. And the viewers can use it as an end product handling various challenging topics. Who is the creator of these TED lessons, or who are the creators of TED lessons? We have TED educators and the team putting together the material. The second approach cover would be the why and the what, or the what of the topic. Why integrate them in the curriculum, which would be the advantages and some disadvantages that I would mention in the following minutes. We know that the audiovisual medium is a highly challenging one. It is one that has a great educational potential when it comes to various, when it comes, first of all, to the impact on the potential learners. And it seems to be a sort of a privileged type of translation, the subtitles, due to the dynamics of the audiovisual medium and the audiovisual medium that seems to be a characteristic of this century that is in its turn characterized by the ubiquity of image, among others. How can TED Ed lessons be used, integrated, implemented? We'll see again in a few minutes. So as to the why and what of this methodological choice, I enumerated several learning outcomes. First, we would have enhancing grammar, lexical, intercultural competence, improving communicative competence, improving audiovisual reception and production skills, and not only audiovisual skills of this kind, improving transferable ICT skills, building motivation towards the foreign language use, whether this foreign language is the target language or the source language, or building motivation in handling the topic, understanding and adopting the topic when it comes to the student's approach. Also, boosting creativity. That lessons can be used, they are a sort of an effective tool in building motivation and boosting creativity within learners. How to use it, these lessons? We have, basically there are two approaches. One, we can use the given subtitles, the officially approved subtitles, and then we can have a didactic AVT task. So a didactic non-AVT task, you can handle this task as follow-up questions, multiple questions, rephrasing, fill in, a lot of activities that you can create using the given subtitles, and we shall see some more details on the following slide. Or we can start handling our own, we can translate, we can provide subtitles, so that would be the AVT task. And there are a lot of advantages in handling audio, in handling Tata lessons this way, as I shall demonstrate in the following minutes. We can also customize animations. So besides using videos, we can create videos. Following some simple stages that they mentioned, so nothing difficult in creating videos with the help of our students, and the videos go public, and there is this kind of impact on the student having their work published, visible online to everyone. Okay, a quick view at Tata Global Network. This is web-based, free-to-use platform, user-friendly platform, a library that includes supportive resources that are in large numbers award-winning videos. They can be used in class or remotely. They are, in fact, engaging and customized lessons that handle difficult subjects in such a way as to make to facilitate the understanding of the topic and for the student to assimilate it more easily. The content is fact-checked, so there is no concern on the educators, or there should be no concern on the educators' part on whether the information is correct or not, checked or not, approved or not. The lessons are organized by subject, by age, and the level of our students, learners. So if we employ audiovisual translation, so if we focus on subtitles, we could discuss this choice from two perspectives again, social perspective and didactic perspective. As a social perspective, which is a huge advantage in terms of student visibility and boosting motivation. Subtitles that add subtitling would be labeled as crowd subtitling or community subtitling. Obviously, this crowd community subtitling is a volunteering process or choice. So it's community volunteering or volunteering subtitling, which makes audiovisual translation a social project or tool. It provides an inter and intralingual approach to the text we need to handle, to the lesson we need to handle, and the working languages we can choose from are many. You have the number 115. The access is facilitated to the information that we choose for our learners, and on the previous slide, you've seen some of the features that we can use to filter the information. The students are integrated in the volunteering subtitling community, so TED builds and tries to keep together a community for the volunteers, and this again might prove a sort of a reason, not necessarily reason, but an aspect that might hook our students in the process of subtitling or using Tata video lessons. There is visibility and mentorship provided for volunteers. So it's not just that the teacher or the student chooses a Tata lesson and handles it with the help of the teacher or on her own, but there is mentorship provided, feedback provided. There is a team trying to help give support when asked for, when needed. Okay, if we see it from a didactic perspective, this tool, this methodological choice that we might make in trying to add variety to our teaching methods and teaching material belongs to the technology-enhanced teaching, which focuses on the digital native learner and digital literacy. The approach is a dynamic one, focusing on the student, and tries to enhance a linguistic component, a cultural component, a technological component, and the soft skills as mentioned on the previous slides. In teaching with TED, the platform provides a range of subjects from starting with the arts, business and economics, design, engineering, technology, health, literature, language, and you can see so many other here. And after selecting the subject for our lessons, we can filter it by choosing a student level. We have elementary focused lessons, middle school ones, high school or college ones. Another filter goes with the content type. We have TED animations, TED Talk lessons, or as they call it on their web page, TED Best of Web. And a further feature to select from would be the length of the video. The following slides provide, we have some screenshots. I have selected some screenshots for you to see, to exemplify the points earlier mentioned. So this is the TED page. We see we have discover, create, get involved. Get involved meaning a further approach to the TED teaching, handling of the teaching, that is student approach, so student talk and educator talk, implying that the student or the teacher can learn how to create a TED style talk and publish it, so make it visible online. We have here what I have mentioned, age levels, the subjects covered, so you can handle the material this way. Here you see another aspect that we can choose, newest, oldest, longest, and so on. Most questions answered, least questions answered. So the given lessons have this feature of having multiple answer questions inserted, or we can include our own multiple choice questions. Okay, customizing TED animations. We have this feature that allows us to create our own TED lessons. So we search by keyword or paste a YouTube link, and then we have to work with different stages. As we can see here, we have the think stage, which would incorporate multiple choice questions that we can build for our learners, open answer questions. A second stage would include adding supplemental information. The third one includes new discussion, prompt and answer, guided and open-ended discussion questions, and we have a fourth stage, which is the concluding one, closing thoughts, that we can then publish. Okay, when it comes to visibility, one point that I So my students satisfied with was the fact that they had their profile created on the TED page. So once you fill in a questionnaire and you are accepted as a volunteer, you can choose from the general pool, you can choose whatever topic material you want, depending on length, level, difficulty, topic, and so on. So, and you provide translations, subtitles. The platform looks like this. This is the Caption Hub platform. So what you do is translate this source language script in. On the right side, you provide your subtitles. So here you insert your subtitles. You do not have to work on the synchronization part. Everything is handled for you. So your learners, your students, if you want to improve their grammar and their vocabulary, you do not have to worry about the spotting, which is the synchronization part. They just have to work with the language, so translating. Another feature in using this platform, which is a free to use platform, once you are a TED volunteer, is the fact that if they do not follow the requirements of the audiovisual medium, that is 42 characters per line, spaces included, punctuation marks included, 2 lines only for each frame, a certain reading speed. If you do not follow these requirements, then you get a warning here, a reddish warning, telling you what's wrong with your subtitles. So whether you exceeded the number of characters per line or the reading speed. So you know you've made a mistake and you go back to the text and correct yourself. After you provide the entire translations of the subtitles, and there is this no issues box checked here, you can submit it and it goes to a reviewer. So there is another pair of eyes looking at your subtitles before approving them and having them published online, which is great. So no real difficulty, technological difficulty to demotivate our learners with. Okay, so once they handle their first subtitle, their first material, and this goes public, so it is approved and goes online, you have this profile activated. So just one talk to activate your profile and to have it visible. Okay, I have also inserted here some advantages and disadvantages of didactic audiovisual translation as applied to the use of TED lessons. First of all, a first advantage would be the workflow. As previously mentioned, we have a translator who submits their subtitles. Then we have a reviewer who checks the video, checks for grammar mistakes, cultural ambiguity, lexical mistakes, again, errors, and makes corrections, or if there are too many, sends the video back to the translator, to the volunteer, and indicates what needs to be changed. So this would provide a certain audiovisual translation quality. You can work with different types of exercises on a given subtitled video, as I mentioned earlier. We have a lot of working languages to choose from. There is a certain deadline, obviously, but as compared to some other platforms that go for volunteering and that we can use with our learners, the deadline here is quite generous, meaning that we have 30 days to complete a task. If we cannot complete the task within these 30 days, nothing wrong happens. It's just that the video that you had to subtitle goes back to the general pool and somebody else picks it and handles it. Okay, another advantage is the volunteer visibility. As mentioned, there is this TED profile page and also we speak about subtitle visibility. So you have your product with your name on the TED.com video player and the YouTube channel. Another advantage would be the
1 minute, please.
Okay, the feedback that you can get and the technical support. We have a technical support team. And a huge advantage is the fact that once your material is published, so goes online, you can compare as a translator, you can go back to the material and access one feature, and you see what has been changed by the reviewer, and you can learn from that. So it provides this learning opportunity to compare versions. A further advantage would be the richness of the typology, so TED Talks, TED lessons, and TEDx Talks again. As these advantages, I will quickly refer to them. See, if the workflow proves to be an advantage, it can also prove to be a disadvantage in that before working with Caption Hub, TED worked with Amara platform, where we had two filters, so translator, reviewer, and then a language coordinator who approved the entire talk. Now with Caption Hub, we have translator and reviewer, and the video goes online. The waiting time in volunteering, since this is a volunteering task, you cannot ask anyone to quickly pick your talk, pick your video and correct it or look at it. So the waiting time might be frustrating sometimes. There is participation inconsistency. So again, it's not a job, it's a volunteering task. You cannot force people to stick to the process here. And obviously it can be seen as time consuming for both teacher and students when it comes to subtitles, not to the other types of exercises.
Good.
Okay, so that would be all the bibliography, the links for image credits, and that's it. I do hope.
Let's go ahead.
Yeah, I do hope this is a digital environment that proves interesting to our participants, a digital tool that they could use constructively, obviously. If there are any questions,